Hey, Al. Hey, how about You Shook Me All Night Long? Remember that, the first original video? Not that one they did years later for that. What movie was that? That Who Made Who album. But I'm talking about the one from 1980 when Malcolm had his big white falcon. I'm using a black falcon. I figured I'd pull it out for this one. If you listen to the intro, they're both playing. I think Angus does the main. I think he does that, but underneath that, you can, if you put headphones on especially, you can hear Malcolm just go. D. And then Malcolm drops out. I think it's Angus doing this part. Really cool effect, like after the first half of the verse when Malcolm finally does come in and it's both. That's kind of a neat moment when they both come in. But let's go through that little intro part first. That's a G, basically. But the interesting thing is, it doesn't go G. He doesn't do and hit the G string. He does the top end of a G chord. You want your B and E both at 3, but you want to do it with these two fingers, middle finger and ring finger. And he hits that. And he's hitting the D string instead. And then put your pinky up on 5 on the high E. Then on the high E it does 3-2, like as if you were to like that on a D. To a D chord. So you hit that D string, the 3rd fret, slightly bent up. And you gotta have your G at the 2nd fret, like as if you were doing D chord. Right? The same old thing. It's that same thing. 3-4 on the D string. So let's start the whole thing over. Now, if you're this is a good one to work on because you got to change chords fast and you got to hit them clean. Listen to that intro. In fact, listen to the whole thing. The chord changes are absolutely clean, so you got to get them down. So G, and you want the B at the 3rd fret on that. C. G, C, G, D, and then G, D. My mind was aching. In fact, if you listen to that part, listen with headphones, it's easier to hear it. But when it goes, was aching. does that at the end. So he does a little bit before he goes into the chorus. Now, on the chorus part, G, and if you watch the videos, it looks like, at least for Malcolm, he does the G. He just keeps those two fingers there when he goes from G. And you walk up the A string to C. And the G string at the high end of that. Let's just walk the A string down. Now the D string's open on the second chord. Back into it. In Angus's part, and I don't know if it's just I can actually hear him a little bit on the B string at the 3rd fret when he does though. So his isn't quite as clean, I guess, as Malcolm's. Back into it. Now I've seen videos of Angus, and when he does that, he just kind of cheats it and does. He kind of does a D5 without taking. He leaves his finger right there on the G. I can't even do it. Gosh. Angus is great. But I think it's easy just to do. Because then you get what you hear in Malcolm's chord. The only part that's different is when it goes into the solo, it just goes. Same thing, we're just not arpeggiating that. Halfway through it, he goes into the full, you know. On that D. I think that's everything. The main thing is to get them as clean as you can. It helps if you're doing upstrokes on some of them. For me, it does. When I go up to D, do it as an upstroke. Instead of he does that going into the chorus. Remember that, because that's one to forget.